So hi guys, hello, hola, good morning. How you guys doing? I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing very okay. Happy new month and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sweet Nemo. For those who are new here, for those who are returning subscribers, you know the drill, you know the tingle, and you know how much I appreciate and love you guys. So it being a new month, I was like, it has been such a long time before I gave you guys like a story time. I don't even do this. Normally, I don't do story times. It's just as well give you this story time. As I undo my hair, I need to undo my hair, and my nail just came off like a minute ago. But the many. But anyway, one thing about me, I'm gonna write shit down. Now, I was just going through my diary. I love the fact that I can, those who love journaling, you know that you can write anything and you can refer to it as many times as you want. Because now, niko 2024 na hii imeniserve for how many years? Like this is the third year because imekuwa hapa tangu 2022 March. I can see 26th March. So let's undo this here nikiwa peudaku. Sasa, I was in my third year of study. I can't remember ilikuwa 3.1 ama 2 ama sikumbuki ilikuwa gani, but I met this guy. I think I was single by then. I met this guy who is such a narcissist. Trust me when I say narcissist, I mean like narcissist. So I meet this person. Let's just name them. Let's name them Kyle. So in 2022, around January, I meet Kyle. Now Kyle tells me he has been single for long. Kyle is good looking. Kyle is really good looking. Like those light cute men. With no devil, though he had no devil. But I didn't mind, like squawky that choosy at Johan devil yako na devil na. He was just good looking. That's it. Good looking. Kyle also doesn't tell me some other details at the beginning of this thing. Okay, we meet in January. We just become like, in January we're just getting to know each other. Feb we're getting to know each other. March, that's like, I think I visited him in Feb, and then March he visited me at my place, right? So now March it gets serious. March months, no, the end of Feb, things get serious. The end of Feb, guys, mmelewa, end of Feb 2022, and we met in January. So that's like basically like 2 months in, and then you're like, hey, we have known each other, we can do this thing. So we try, let me just say we try dating, and Kyle doesn't tell me that he has a kid. He doesn't tell me that he has a kid and a baby mama, of course. I thought that was, to me, I thought like that's information you should tell me like by the time we met in January, ama at least atakama Jani kisha, like after a month or even 2 weeks, tell me you have a kid. He doesn't. So he tells me in March kwenda uko mwanzo, when now we are starting, when the thing is like tayari unajua feelings are involved. Now it's like in March, it's when we are committing. That's when he tells me, and I'm madly in love with this person.
You be mumu.
Kyle.
You think so they wise?
So I get so mad.
Mumu man.
Kyle, why didn't you tell me? Didn't you see the necessity of telling me like prior? Why are you saying right now when things are getting serious? He was like, I'm telling you so that you can choose to stay or to leave. He doesn't have an apology. That's why I'm gonna call him narcissistic Kyle. Kyle doesn't like apologize, like, hey, I'm so sorry for just storming. And also, the way he told me was just so awkward. So we are just chilling, watching a movie, and he just picks his phone and just goes to his gallery. He's just swiping, and I see a kid, and I'm like, hi, can I see who that is? And he's like, oh, but they didn't tell you I have a kid. Okay. Okay, so I really didn't even have much of a reaction to be like, geez, you're so selfish. You could have told me, at the beginning of this bullshit. So Sweat doesn't even think of leaving. Sweat is madly in love, and I'm like, it's just a baby mama. And I'm like, I ask him, Simlia Chana. Yeah. See, Maisha, like there's nothing. In fact, he sits down and says how much he hates the baby mama. And deep down, I feel like that's a really good thing. At least you hate her. So I'm like secure on this side. I'm very sure there's no way you guys are gonna cross paths and do anything. You be Mumu. I was the Mumu of one Mumus. So anyway, hey, let me just catch a breather. Because what Kyle did to me, I was a Mumu. I was the biggest Mumu. Let me just say this. I feel like back then I was really, I was like, how old? I was like 19. I was like 19 years old. And I was like a very stupid person. Stupid. Hey, let me just call myself that because I was really a mumu. That time I didn't know that when a guy talks ill about another woman, it shouldn't even make you like very happy. That's nothing to make you happy because he's gonna talk ill of you one day. So this guy Kyle kept saying how much the baby mama did him dirty, how much I think she played him, and he said he's not gonna stand for that, and he left the relationship. But they still talk, of course, because of the kid, yeah? Yeah, so Kyle and the baby mama hate each other. Okay. I don't even ask much. Okay. So the baby mama stays in Eldoret. Okay. These days when I remember those 2 days, I usually like laugh at myself. So the baby mama stays in Eldoret and we are in Kakamega. Okay. 19, dating a baby daddy, and still in your third year of study. Wow, just wow. Higher. Fast forward. No, this what I wrote here was on 26th, and I just gave him this diary. That time we were like really good. 26th of March, like this month, like 2 years ago this date. Not this date, 2 years ago this month. So he wrote shenanigans. Oh, I've never met somebody like you. I have literally ameandika, dear Nemo, I have never met someone like you. And when I read this, I was crying saying, God, you sent me a nice man who has never met somebody like me. What? Ati, couldn't think that you will like me when we first met. That was in January. I don't know why. Maybe he was insecure. Didn't think I would like you. And he's a light. I love light guys. He's light and cute. So anyway, all in all, you accepted me and loved me. It's even written in past tense. I really appreciate you, and you make me feel loved every day, day in, day out. Okay. Have a lovely time. I love you, Nemo. Blessings be upon you. Thank you for wishing me blessings. They are really flowing in my life right now. And I thank the Lord. Anyway, would like to spend more time in life with you. Now he signed yours, and he signed. That was how deep in this thing we were. So let me just not even waste time. Let's move. Fast forward, I go home. We usually close school in April, right? I go home in April and we are fantastic. There's nothing much happening. So during that time we don't like keep very in touch. Like long distance is tricky because now he goes home, which is not from Kakamega. Let's just assume he goes to Mombasa. The baby mama is in Eldoret. He goes to Mombasa. I go to Nyeri. No, I went to Nairobi. So the distance was not giving. Fast forward, let's open school in September, and we sat down and said, Sasa since we are back to the same location, I think we can continue dating, right? Yeah, so we just decided to continue dating. But now in this time, this guy started very much frequently going to Eldoret to see the kid. He told me, he told me that where the baby mama lives, because he was taking care of all the bills, he's like a student who was stable. He was taking care of the bills of the baby mama, the kid, rent, everything, steam money, because apparently the baby mama was like young, didn't have a job, and he was still in school, so there was nothing much to do there. Now, Kyle pretty much bragged about how he takes care of her and he needs to go there because the kid, I don't know what else. Well, of course it wasn't something serious. He just kept going there. I don't know what was happening, but of course angeekelea mtoto, oh the kid wants, oh the kid wants, oh the kid, I need to check up on them. And he told me kwenye amerentia huyu dem ni kwenye sistake anakaa, like it's the same apartment. So even when he goes there, he doesn't sleep with the baby mama like in the same house. He sleeps at the sister's place because it's in the same apartment. Nemo the Mumu says, that's nice. At least you guys don't have to interact, Si poa ma ex wakikaribiana sana, things might happen. Oh my god. So now Kyle starts going there from Thursday and he comes back on Monday. Thursday to Monday, and he says, the kid is now grown and they're getting bored in the house. I didn't need to be there to take them out.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Let's just catch a breather, because we need to breathe.
A few minutes later.
So I am back with at least half the side done. Half the head done. So where were we? We were at Kyle starts misbehaving, not like really misbehaving, but he starts going to Eldoret from Thursday to Monday. And when he comes now, I because we usually met on the weekend because obviously weekdays are like packed, kila mtu akona classes zake, so we couldn't like really meet that much during weekdays. So Friday nilijuaga like I call my guy. So this one time I called him on a Friday evening, and he's just like, he went and he doesn't say, that was his tabia. He goes to Eldoret, he doesn't tell you that he has gone and you are the girlfriend. So I call him like, yo, hi, where are you? Can I come over? He's like, oh, I didn't tell you I went to Eldoret. I'm like, yeah, of course you didn't say. Why would you say? Like, why didn't you communicate here? And he's like, I was to tell you, don't worry, I'm gonna come back. And he's gonna come back when? On Monday. On Monday again, when you have classes. Tuesday, because you usually did like the most serious course. Some of us, our course, our course that we are pursuing is not that serious. Our to another lab course, they think that their course of study is so much important than others. So of course hatapatikana, he's either in class, either having practicals, either having what. So it became like a routine. Every Thursday to Friday he's gone and he doesn't say. So this one time he comes back and I look for him on a Wednesday. Now this is during huko September, October. I look for him like tuseme October huko on a weekday and I tell him like, hi, this behavior hainibambi. Like, it's not right that you're just disappearing and reappearing without even saying, no calls, no nothing. When you go there, you don't even call. I can't even know what's happening over there. Anyway, who was I to know when he was with the baby mama and the baby? Apparently baby mama, because I came to learn later that it wasn't what I thought. So I confront him, and because I'm very much a confrontation person, and he tells me like, you're overreacting. You know what they usually say, you're overreacting, it's nothing serious, it's just that the kid was like sick was getting sick frequently, so I had to be there, you know, to just support them. Ha. Yeah, and it became a big thing, and I was like, I won't. It doesn't work this way. I was stupid at first for thinking that it's just gonna be baby mama, but now this is pretty much something else. And it went pathetic. And then he took the week off to still go back to Eldoret, and he termed it as cooling the steam off because apparently I'm dramatic, I'm overreacting. So he was like, ile siku unanipa stress, naenda Eldoret, huko at least naweza tulia. Okay. So it went like that, and me, I was like, hey, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work this way. And then apparently, by then, I had this best friend who usually worked somewhere kwa fast food. So everybody, like, this Kyle knew there. Like, Kyle usually ordered there. I usually went to eat there. This was my best friend by then. So even when he's going to Eldoret, in one way or another, my best friend usually knew. I don't know how she usually knew, but she couldn't tell me as well. Now when something has happened, I'm going to tell my best friend, like, hey, imagine Kyle amefanya ABCD. She's like, Aki, I'm so sorry. I knew he was going, but I didn't tell you. What do you mean? Like, you're supporting this man. You're breaking girl code to support this Kyle. Anyway, so me, I tell Kyle this is not gonna work. And yeah, and I kind of like broke it off. And do you know what Kyle said?